Shannon, should the Lakers be encouraged or discouraged by Lonzo's play last night?
It's not a trick question. Discouraged. Well,
Big D, capital I, capital S.
you are the king of dis.
Discouraged.
Yep.
Skip, hold on. So let me get this right. You win against a terrible 3-win Bulls team. The guy had 8 points, 3 of 13 on field goal attempts, 0 free throw attempts. And I'm supposed to be, encouraged with that? Now, remind you, didn't he just have a triple-double? Oh, okay. And in the second half, 6 points, 1 assist. I'm missing something, Skip. What am I missing here? If you think about this, put this in perspective. They played 18 games. In 9 of the games that Lonzo Ball has played, he has not taken a free throw attempt. Shaquille O'Neal is a slightly less than 53% career free throw shooter. Lonzo Ball is shooting 46%. Lonzo. So let me do this for you, Skip. Close your eyes. You don't know who that is. And you go to the game and you open your eyes and there's no name on the back of the jersey. And you watch him play. You see special?
I see real special.
Yeah, because you know who he is. His height. Stop it, Skip Bayless. You need to stop right now. The only thing that he's done, he has allowed you not to say anything bad about Brook Lopez. Kyle Kuzma is way better right now than Lonzo Ball. You know it, I know it. He had 1 assist in the fourth quarter, but that was on one end of the court when Caldwell Pope had started to heat up. He threw the ball 50 feet. Caldwell Pope pulled up from 28. He got an assist.
Yep.
But I know what Skip's going to say, but he was plus 16 with 3 points and 1 assist. Wow.
Wait, help me out. Do you see plus 16?
I know you, Skip. I know you, Skip. No, don't worry about it. No, put that down. Don't let your... Joy don't want to cheat off your paper. Joy is smart enough to have
write it down. I don't even care about that.
Yeah. You should care about he can't get to the free throw line. They leave him open. They dare him to shoot. They say, I dare you. The coach taking guys out the game if they guard him.
So, bust? Call him a bust?
Lord have mercy, Skip.
Huh? Well, is he? You just called him a bust. I mean, everything you just said was bust, 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 and then you won't leap to the conclusion that he's a bust.
Skip.
Well, help me out. I need to know.
I need
What's your conclusion?
Hold on.
Bust?
My card said, should the Lakers be encouraged or discouraged by Lonzo last night? Where did it say bust in that? Joy, is that what Joy, let me see your
I'm asking you, no, I'm making you go off script because Steve Owens, the Heisman Trophy winner, types all your notes.
No.
He types everything for you to say, and then I ask you questions off script, and you're like,
his wife.
I don't know.
I told you. His wife.
We could take a break and you could ask
his
Steve.
wife asked you not to mention his name on there.
Really?
It's causing problem in his household. Skip.
Household?
Yes. Because he can't go anywhere. Because everybody knows to say, you that guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Famous.
Skip. All I'm saying is, look at the shots he's shooting, Skip. Skip, he's shooting on one side and the ball is landing on the other side, not touching rim. He's laying the ball up on one side and the ball is not touching the rim.
Yeah.
All I'm saying, Skip, he's 3 of 14 again? I mean, come on, Skip. At some point, 3 of 13, I'm bad. 2 of 18. The thing that I love most about Ben Simmons is Ben Simmons knows what he isn't. I'm not a three-point shooter. Neither is Lonzo Ball. But let me tell you what you will do. He shot 41% at UCLA. So I don't understand why he's not a great I understand why. I understand perfectly why. So they should be discouraged. They beat a
You understand why? You didn't tell me why. What happened? What's the difference in UCLA and pro basketball?
The same difference it is for a lot of players. Some players are great college players and not great shooters in the NBA. Some are great quarterbacks in college and not in the NFL. It happens, Skip Bayless. But, okay, even though his shot's not falling, he only had 8 points. Why isn't that assist total up higher? I mean, you see special.
Tell me when it's my turn.
Yeah.
Is it mine?
It's your turn.
Really?
Oh, but you like his haircut, though.
I do like it. He cut it twice. I liked it better.
But he might as well go bald head and try anything.
He's getting close. He's getting close. He said he's not going to get it cut for a long time now.
Why?
I don't know.
It ain't happened to show. He had long hair. He's shooting terrible. He cut it. He's shooting terrible. He cut it even lower. Go bald.
Well, he cut it and got a triple-double. So
Well, go Ziggy. He might as well go Ziggy Marley or something. Let it go down his back. Try anything.
You're talking like he's a bust.
I know. Skip.
Huh?
The question, encourage or discourage?
They should be extremely encouraged because
Oh, my goodness.
I actually stayed up and watched this entire game, and as usual, I saw flashes of brilliance from Lonzo Ball. He can do things nobody else can do, especially at 6 feet 7 inches tall. And I'm going to remind you that he's now the first rookie since this guy named Magic Johnson to have back-to-back 13-plus rebound games, because he had 16 in the triple-double, and now he had 13 last night. That's extraordinary. For a point guard, we saw Russell Westbrook average 10 last year, barely.
Yeah.
And when he has 10 or 12, you say, what is he doing? That's incredible. He's had 16 and 13 in his last 2 games. He's their best rebounder. Wow.
And shooting terrible.
Huh. Oh, well, he's shot terrible all year.
Oh.
Now back to his father.
Okay.
Yeah, back to his father. So LeVar Ball says that the coaches don't know how to coach him because they're being too soft on him. Yet Luke Walton, 2 recent games ago, sat him for the 4th quarter of both games. Sat him for the 4th quarter. Is that soft coaching to you?
And what did LeVar say about that?
Like
my son need to be playing more because he can't get no.
Which is it?
Exactly.
Which is it?
Exactly.
So I am here to tell you, it is getting closer to LeVar Ball wrecking Lonzo's career, because every other day there's another salvo from LeVar Ball, the CNN interview two days ago, and it only ratchets up the negativity on the poor son. I've told you before, no kid has ever come into any league under any circumstance with more pressure than Lonzo Ball feels right now.
And no kid should have to constantly comment about something their parents are saying.
That is correct. And now LeVar has gone completely over the edge into the deep end of self-promotion, because now it's more about the promotion and the ego and the brand, the big baller brand of LeVar instead of Lonzo. And the world is now rooting against Lonzo to fail. And it's mostly because of the father, because the kid seems like a really good kid.
Right.
In fact, he's passive and timid to a fault to me. He is unselfish way to a fault, and I only see glimpses and glimmers of him actually attacking like he means it. And he opened the game last night with the ugliest air ball I think I've ever seen, because I should have, we don't have it because I didn't ask for it.
Yeah, we do right there. I saw it.
Did you see it? Yeah, we got it. Wait, is this the first? No, that's not it. That's later in the game. But anyway, he just opens with a wide open 3, and he must have missed the rim by 3 feet.
There, right there, Skip.
Long right. That's just terrible. That's like, what happened?
But
what are you doing?
you encouraged.
No, I'm very encouraged, because I'm going to say it again. Not only did he make 41% of his shoots, that's a lot of threes to make. I don't care where it is, what league it is, in a lot of national TV games, and I watched a bunch of them last year, and he not only made 41%, he made clutch threes. So what happened last night? Because I watched it. What happened with 7.5 minutes left? The Los Angeles Lakers at home were in danger of losing to the worst team in pro basketball, because they were down 87-80. They'd been down 16 in the 3rd quarter. Yep. They're down 87-80 with 6.5 minutes to go, and in comes, oh, guess what? Luke let Lonzo play down the stretch. It's a novel idea. And what happens right away? Lonzo just steps right into a 3 and shot it with conviction and just ripped it as clean as you want. And all of a sudden, it felt like the whole Staples tilted back toward the Lakers. And here they came. Then he snatches a rebound. I mean, he skied for this rebound in traffic. That's the 3 he steps into. And then he whips it up court as only he can do. I don't see anybody can. I guess LeBron and Kevin Love have this connection, but he just whips it up court to KCP, and he drains it, and all of a sudden the building goes crazy, and they finally did what they should have done from the start, and they buried the woeful Chicago Bulls. Well, he ignited that. He propelled it all the way because he came in attack mode. I don't know why he doesn't play this way all the time. I don't know.
Skip, are you serious? A guy scores 3 points and hands out an assist, and you go give him credit?
He was running the offense. He was getting in the lane. Here's what I love about him. He can get in the lane whenever he wants to at 6 feet 7 inches tall. And early in the game, they were trying to post him up, and nobody would throw it to him, because when remember, he just turned 20 years of age. When he figures out how to just abuse 6 foot 3 inch point guards in the low post, he's going to be a force scoring down low, because he's ambidextrous, and once he figures out how to just shoot little jumpers off the glass, he will abuse smaller defenders.
Can I ask you a question, Skip? What was Jimmer Fredette's 3-point shot in college?
If you know me from the old show, I laughed at Jimmer Fredette and I said, whoever takes him in the first round is going to look foolish, just flat out foolish, because he will be, and I said it before the draft, Jimmer will be a bust. You can look it up.
Skip,
will be a bust.
Skip, it happens. Sometimes, guys, it
Okay,
doesn't
so are you
translate.
saying he's Jimmer Fredette?
No, I'm...
Okay, you speak out of both sides. I don't get it. Just say it. He's a bust. I want you to say he's a bust.
Just because he shot the ball at 41% in college doesn't mean
Clutch threes against good teams. Kentucky. Go look at what he did at Kentucky. Look at the game he played.
Do you remember the last game he played against Kentucky?
Yeah, his mom just had a near fatal stroke.
So what does that got to do with him shooting right now, Skip?
I think he opened the year with a father putting more pressure on him against
His father
point
said that
guard
his
after
father
point guard.
said he made the right stuff. He'd been talking. He says his dad has been talking like this all his life, so it shouldn't bother him. He's heard everything that his
in
dad.
a horrendous shooting slump that gets exacerbated on a daily basis by his father. That's what happens. And now his father's even criticizing Luke Walton. He said, well, no, I'm not actually criticizing the coaches. Who are you criticizing? If you say they're coaching him wrong, are you not criticizing the coaches?
But you remember, LeVar Ball sat in that chair and says, hey, I've done my job. I didn't tell Steve Alford how to do their job. I'm not going to tell the Lakers, the Magic how to do their job. What is he doing right now, Skip?
That's all he does is tell them how to do their job.
And that's the problem.
There was no problem at UCLA because I never heard a peep from LeVar last year. Not a peep.
But you remember, Skip,
Yeah.
how he got upset when people tried to tell him how to raise his kids? He said, nobody's going to tell me how to raise my boys. I put food on the table. I put a roof over the head. Well, how in the hell are you going to tell Luke Walton how to coach?
So does he want Magic to hire him as assistant so he can sit on the bench and just coach Lonzo?
If I'm Luke Walton, I cut the oxygen off, and I mean that figuratively. I don't even acknowledge it. Next question. No comment. When they ask me anything that's not Lonzo Ball related, I'm not even talking about it. Anything LeVar Ball related, it gets a no comment or next question. See, that's how I'm going to handle it. If I'm Luke Walton, that's how I handle that.
Well, I hope LeVar is happy because he has become a household name around the world, in every basketball country in the world, and his kid is in danger of getting derailed by nuclear comments he makes every other day.
But people are starting to see this is a little spill. This is a stick. Now he's going back. Now he's got the president going back at him early this morning. And guess what, Skip? He'll respond. Somebody, hey, did you see what the president tweeted about you this morning?
It could literally, honestly, go on forever.
Yes.
To the end of time. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few segments from the newest show on FS1, First Things First, with Chris Carter and Nick Wright.